Hey guys, it's Jen. Today I will be teaching you how to bake chocolate chip cookies. First off, we need our ingredients. The first ingredient you'll need is 2 1/4 cup of flour, which we have right here. And then we're going to need a 3/4 cup of sugar, regular white sugar. Third thing we'll need is 3/4 cup of brown sugar. After that, we'll need a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. For the fourth thing we need 2 large eggs and 1 cup of butter, which is normally 2 sticks of butter. And of course, you're going to need half a bag of chocolate chips for your recipe. So we'll get started by adding the flour here. Now we're going to add the sugar. I like adding all of the powdered ingredients together because it's easier to mix up the powdered ingredients and then mixing up the liquid ingredients in later, just so that way you make sure everything gets put into the, or mixed in evenly into the mixture. So that was the brown sugar. We're going to put the salt in and the baking soda. There. Now that everything is added, we're going to start just mixing all of the powdered ingredients together. Make sure you get them really mixed up and make sure the brown sugar doesn't clump together and that you get the brown sugar all mashed up and put into the mixture. It's always good. Next, we will be adding the vanilla extract. Remember, that's 1 teaspoon. There we go. And we'll be adding our 2 eggs at this point. And now, while I'm going to be mixing this in, we'll microwave for 10 seconds the 2 butter sticks. We'll wait for that. Now that it's melted, we'll pour that in there and start mixing that into the powdered items with the eggs and vanilla extract. Now, normally for these ingredients, after you're done mixing them all together, a lot of people generally like a lot of chocolate chips. I don't prefer a lot of chocolate chips in my chocolate chip cookies, only a few, because they already have a very strong chocolatey taste to them. So my family normally adds about half of a bag into the mixture once this is all put together. And you do have to put a bit of effort into mixing this up, just so that way everything gets put together. And a few years ago, while making cookies with one of my friends, I found out that you shouldn't use a beater to mix up your cookies, otherwise they will turn out drainy, and we don't want that. So now that we're done, we're going to open the cookies, the chocolate chips, and we just normally pour in about half a bag right in there. And make sure you seal it so that way, you know, you can reuse them and they don't get stale or gross or old by the next time you use them. And make sure you get the chocolate chips in all the way, because you don't want like one chunk having no chocolate chips and another chunk having like 50 chocolate chips in it. Now that everything is mixed together, we will be adding them to our trays. And we have a couple trays here that we're going to use. And what I normally do is I use 1 tablespoon, scoop it out, and scoop it onto the pan so that way they're evenly placed cookies. And that's how you make chocolate chip cookies. Thank you.